Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He shreds the tackle. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Now it's second down here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
For the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
This will be 3rd and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. On third down, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the option play here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. He pulls in the catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he fumbled it. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. You can't be trusted to return it, and you can't hold on to the football.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackle, but first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. The That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Powers through. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Third down coming up.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas 14, Alabama 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
42 Spider.
Trying to run it. It's Gibson. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Black 24. Black 24.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Williams. Very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Trying to find room. It's Gibson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finding space at the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's on the run. Launches deep. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Movement here from the tight end. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Complete via the screen. Picks up 6. It's 3rd down.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Snags the quick throw. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Browns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 5-yard line. Brings up second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's free around the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
The offense really clicking here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Or it's snapped to the back. Running past the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. And the beatdown continues.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half. They seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Texas.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offensive football in the 4th.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They'll try to run it with the option. Powering through. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
It's a run to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Handoff from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Texas 35, Alabama 7.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal.
Black 24. Black 24.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Texas 42, Texas 7.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Nice grab. It's Jefferson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire.
Incomplete.
His passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he's got his man open downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. When he's got some space here. He's a dangerous returner. Find a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the pass is incomplete. Second and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Alabama. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
14. Texas.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Longhorns will take over. First and
10. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. Be short of the first down mark.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense they wanted a little bit more left pitch and catch.
The offense now facing 8th and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? No press here. The defense backing away. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they're just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? Now the 40, at the 30 now, inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.